Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake and you're here for another reaction, and today we are reacting to episode 5 of House of the Dragon. Where we left it last time was crazy. It was the perfect amount of incest in my opinion. No, it was a great episode. You got to see, rather than just the bloodiness of it all, you then get to see like the lawlessness and of it, as well as not lawlessness but the freedom of this show, where just anything really goes. Like, so you got to understand like what more Rhaenyra is going through, like compared to Alicent, who has all the power she could have ever wanted, but yes, she has no power at all, you know. So we get in that Rhaenyra has obviously got her and Daemon had like a wee moment. Daemon decided it was wrong, or it was a power play, or helped to lead her down a road where she then found that sex is enjoyable. Yeah, so there's that, and now Viserys has told his brother to get to fuck. Daemon's somewhere doing something probably god awful, and Viserys, just as it goes on, just keeps on having just a harder and harder time with everyone, and I'm starting to somewhat pity him, but I do pity him, but at the same time, I don't know where I land on it, but either way, yeah, I'm really enjoying this show. It's really good. So where we left it was that she was taking the morning after tea. Well, maybe she might do, who knows. Otto's been kicked out. He's been told get to fuck, and she's gonna probably get married off to Son of the Sea Snake. So let's see. Oh, I was about to literally just jump in without doing my little fucking my outro before going into this. So that was reckless of me. Apologies. So I'm gonna jump into this reaction, guys. I hope I enjoy this episode. I hope you enjoy this reaction, and if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. But other than that, I'll see you on the other side. Oh, she got a pheasant, it looks like. Is that a pheasant? Oh, it's a couple of them. Jesus Christ, she's naughty with the fucking bow and arrow.
Husband?
Oh!
What brings you to the Vale?
Wait, hold the fuck on. He thinks she's ugly. Get the fuck, you savage. She's grand. She's lovely looking. It's what a weirdo.
Our sheep are prettier.
It got back to her.
Perhaps
Shit.
your brother has...
Oh fuck! Oh! Up you get, horsey. Come on. He's fucked her. Is he taking the veil by killing his wife, so that then he is now in charge, and then he can mount an attack on Viserys?
I knew you couldn't finish. Craven!
He couldn't finish with his niece either.
Ha ha!
Oh my god, he can't finish. That's a great transition. Is this seasickness or just pure sickness? Oh, he has to go. Bye.
And yet you made it possible.
Oh, fuck off. Don't turn it against her.
You chose Rhaenyra.
Oh, yeah, of course. Bezzy mate.
For her innocence, sickness and advancing Aegon is heir.
Yeah, she makes a good point. Don't fucking put her on her doorstep. That's all her fault.
Cure her claim. She'll have to put your children to the sword.
She wouldn't do that, though. No, she wouldn't do that, though. Oh. He's still a dad. He still loves her. Oh. I don't like him. He's just a slimy old bastard. Why didn't they fly by dragon? Oh, he can't fly anymore, can he? Do I remember saying something like that? It's been a while since he's flown, or something like that.
My father
She has grown up.
long journey.
Oh, is this the dude that has the limp? Yeah.
Rare bloom.
I was wondering, because he literally came in, had his limp, and he was like, oh, I don't sit with the normal men because they can battle and stuff like that. I'm sort of stuck with the ladies. And then nothing came of him since then.
To deliver her tea to the princess's chambers.
fucking shithead. This, they're just all slimy, aren't they?
That the Grand Maze.
What happiness it is to have been.
No, it's not, you fucking liar, you slimy bastards. The lot of you. Get rid of one and then about 20 emerge.
Are you well?
Very.
No, you're not.
Congratulate you, Lord Lionel.
How so?
Daemon's wife.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
She was thrown from her.
You honor both me and my house.
But...
There are certain details
Oh.
I would wish. Good one. This is an equity.
Fucking hell, they kept me on the fucking edge of my seat there, man.
I prefer roast duck to goose. Can't say why. Each of us dines as we see fit.
Oh, shit, okay. So they're literally saying... So basically she's saying we pop out an heir, I guess. But all the while, whatever you're into, you do yours, I do mine. Like, so I don't know, hers it seems to be... Well, her uncle, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what hers is. I can't work out what his ones is either. Cause all this talk of goose and meat and stuff. I can't work out if there's like sort of like symbolism for homosexuality, or if she's just like trying to. I don't know. That's all I'm. I can't work out what his is.
He will outgrow it.
Okay. Okay.
No pleasure in the world like bedding a woman.
There we go. That's yeah.
Myself, I've put the business behind me. Callers.
Have you?
I will to continue partaking.
Okay, so this is this fella then, I guess.
Done it up with a goose.
Play fine. That's going to turn into kissing and bedding. Yeah, here we go.
I wonder who it is.
Is it him or is it him or is it her uncle or both? I don't know.
Are you asking for leave?
He's asking you to leave with him.
To come with me.
Is that what she wants? I don't know.
A marriage for love.
And Selena will make a fine husband.
Oh, my heart breaks from a little bit. Shit.
Well,
So basically, you're the bit on the side that no one can know about. There we go. Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Jesus Christ. He's really sort of out of nowhere like that. Like, it was a little, like, sort of like, he's bleeding here, or he's got a rash there or something. And now it's just literally, bam, I'm all over the place.
you are her sworn protector and rightly loyal to her.
You could say more than that.
That may have occurred.
Don't interrupt her. Do not interrupt her.
Breaches or rather lapses.
It happened, you agree?
Oh, no! No! Fuck's sake, Kristen.
To be mercifully to death.
You're such a good man, but you gave it all away. Oh. You know what the worst thing is? This is horrible for him because he's now going to have to sort of like just live in the fear or worry of them grabbing him at any point. What the fuck's going on with his arm? What's wrong with him?
Some might call that good fortune.
Yeah, it's peaceful. That's what everyone wants. Peace, isn't it?
It hardly makes a good song, does it?
I'm going to assume he's going to sleep because of the drugs, right? He's not dead. Let's just assume that. Right, we're in the sky. Yeah, I was about to say, give me the dragons. Or dragon.
Royal wedding celebrations.
Never trust a wedding in these types of fucking shows.
I wanted this to be a wedding for the histories.
That doesn't make me happy, you know?
My respects. I understand.
You know, sorry, like, is it like... It's not going to be remembered for the right reasons. I feel like Alicent's going to fucking just let it spill that she's no longer, what's the word I'm looking for? That they would call it, what's the word? But she might let it slip that she is damaged goods, let's say. And I feel like that's what's going to come out.
And the woman would never be ready for the battle in time.
But you prick!
Actions are in order.
Oh god, he's here to be raging about Daemon.
I must say.
You bitter shithead. Well, fuck you as well, weasel shithead. Here he is. Here's the boy. Why are you smiling, you prick? What's going on here? What is she going to fucking do?
You know what colour it glows when Old Town calls its banners to war?
Green.
Wait, what? So much has happened real quick. I need to do my notes. Don't collapse. Don't collapse, please.
7 days of tournament and feasting.
7 days! So much shit is gonna happen in 7 days. So many betrayals, so many deaths, so many people fucking each other over. Unless they can get it done in the next 15 minutes, which I doubt, then we're in for a rough fucking ride. I'm sorry, I'm so fucking tense. Because who's gonna do it? Is it Kristen that's gonna drop something? Is it Daemon? Is it Alison? Is there someone that we don't know? I'm actually so fucking tense. Oh, him as well? Is he gonna be a little bitter bitch? Right, they got through the dance without anyone doing anything bad. I'm still fucking tense, man. Still tense. Oh, is he gonna step up? Oh my god, no. What's going on?
Ah, yes. Terrible thing.
I don't believe it.
You know better than anyone. It wasn't for their slanders. Even old bronze cunts like you.
Yes, I love him so much.
Come, I wish to fly to the area and petition Lady Jane myself. Perhaps I'll see you there.
He's such a prick. He's such a prick. I love him. That's it. That's it. He's taking that all in. This is what they're fucking messing with. Holy shit. She's giving him the eyes. That's enough for him. That's enough for him to go out.
I told you you're nearly as pretty as your brother.
My prince.
So Kristen Cole.
God, there's too much gossiping going on.
Protect her. The man is fully construct.
Well, that Targaryen.
This union.
This is all builded to something.
Say, Sir Joffrey, speak.
Never did like a Joffrey. Is he gonna... So tense, so tense, so tense. Oh no.
Of course, my prince.
Oh no. This is gonna make things worse. This is... You're getting too close. Dude, this is nuts. What's happened? Who's happened? What's happened? What the fuck? How's this happened? Oh my god! What's going on?
Where's Rhaenyra?
Fucking hell! Everything's going nuts. He's going as well. Holy fuck! Chris, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Oh! I love this show. He's now going to see his lover's face caved in.
Souls as one.
Oh my god. Are they going ahead with a wedding, and is it still him, or have they changed it? Have they changed the candidate?
I'm yours. And you're mine.
So this is heartbreaking! Is this him going to kill himself as well?
Of House
Oh,
Targaryen.
fucking hell. Kristen, buddy.
One.
Sir Kristen.
What's she going to offer you? Oh, there he goes. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. So stressful, this. Are That's the end, isn't it? Oh my god! Woo, that was tense. That was unreal. And that, guys, was my reaction to episode 5 of House of the Dragon. Oh my god, I forgot how tense this show can be. Well, to shows like this from this franchise. Oh my god, I don't care if I'm sliding off to the side. Whew. Right, okay. Let's shake out, guys. Fuck. I can't. I love this show. I love it. It's rare when a show can literally have me for about 15-20 minutes, heart in my mouth. And and anything goes with these sort of shows, and it's messed up. I love it. Yeah. I'll just do my notes quickly before we get to the last 15-20 minutes, where it is. So I wrote down Daemon the Savage Husband. Now, listen. Daemon's a cunt. Excuse me. I said if they could say it in the show, I could do it in my YouTube, alright? But he is. And he really bloody is. And him just going back to the Vale to find his wife, who's estranged, who's there just ripping into him. But him then to fucking crush her with her own horse. And then he was going to leave her there to die. But then she obviously gave it all that. Well, maybe he might not have been. He might have given her false hope. But she's then given all that, and then suddenly, bam, rock up. You just know he's just crushing it in. That transition to a fish getting his head cut off as well. Its head. I've just gendered a bloody a fish. Oh no, there is gendered fish. Sorry, but I don't know which gender. Anyway, shut up. I'm telling me to shut up, not you. Otto's claims of Rhaenyra's mercy. Otto is planting the seed, obviously, in her, because obviously now she's all depressed. Her dad's going. So that's then set in a chain of events that will go. But I know Otto will come back at some point, and I know the Hightowers are there for her. So something will come about with that clan and that sort of I can't remember, Old Town. Yeah, Old Town's with them, so that's going to come at some point. But yeah, the claim was made again. I personally don't think, and I'm just going by the character alone. If Rhaenyra's queen, she would not get rid of any heir. She would accept it and hope that that Alicent will hopefully don't bring the child up to be hateful, and then it's all included. That's what I think. I put that Corlys doesn't agree. But to be honest, how things go, that's just nothing in the grand scheme of things. Because then eventually they end up doing a little haggling thing over king and queen, queen and king's consort. And he haggles a little bit, but obviously he can't push it too much, because ultimately, if the king wants it, the king's going to get it. And it puts them into a position of power as well, their family, all that sort of stuff. So I like that he didn't push it too far and wasn't too arrogant about it, but he just put it out there, and then Viserys was like, bam, this. And then, And then he just went, okay, we'll take it. I put down Slime in the Garden because this prick, I didn't even remember. I haven't even remembered his name. I'm going to quickly. No, I'm not. I'm not going to find out. He just isn't even worth my time. But I will write it down next time I see him. Your man with the limp and the cane. In there, in the garden, like they do in the bloody South Park trilogy of episodes they do, where they're always telling lies or like being deceitful and making pacts in the garden.
I think it's best that when the time comes for the mall to open, you should stay back a bit from the doors. Why? Well, think about it. The first people inside are going to have to take on the brunt of the holiday shoppers from the main entrance. It's best we let Butters and Scott Malkinson go first. And
that's what they did right there, is that he just infested her thoughts with just doubt. And even more doubt. Because her dad already said it, and then he made her doubt even more. And he's just... He's one of those ones that will blend in because he doesn't look menacing. And that's what they do, is that they make themselves look like prey, but they're actually predators. And that's exactly what he's going to end up doing. And he's done it, and Alicent's just straight away just... But Yeah. I said I wrote down marriage of deals as well because that's what it was. He can bang his dude, she can bang her dude, and also bang her uncle and anyone they choose to see fit. I like it. It was like a wee understanding that, like, you know, we have to eventually have sex. And imagine, I don't know how what it's like for him, but I'd imagine he might need something to keep it up. Get her pregnant, bam, baby's done, out. But, you know, after that, you can just carry on doing what you gotta do, you know? With whoever. So I like that. But of course, like, you know, your man kind of overstepped. Yeah. 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 We'll get to that. But the whole sort of marriage, like, yeah, thing. Good. I was glad they struck a deal because they grew up as cousins, so then she knew, you know, it's not his thing. So, and even the parents were like, we know what his thing is. And what was he saying? Like, what did that say? It was like nothing better than bedding a lady, and it's like, and then afterwards it was that he then was with his fella kissing him on the beach, or was it before? I can't remember. Either way, yeah, that's something you don't grow out of, son. Yeah, okay. That whole thing with Kristen as well. Listen, he broke his oath. I don't know how long they've been. Like, we only saw that night that they that he broke his oath for the first time. Whether they've been smushing since, I don't know, because that happened, and then she go on that tour of like months together. So there's a chance that it's been a consistent thing, and he's thinking of something. He's obviously trying to get her to get away with him, and she's like, "No, of course. Why would I give up being queen? Why would you?" She's not. She's now gotten what she wants, which is somewhat leniency, and she will be. She is heir to the throne. She will be queen. So, but that accidental betrayal, I was just waiting. I was hoping that she was going on too long, and I was like, "This is it. He's sticking through. He hasn't jumped in yet. Our boy's gonna," and then boom, done. He's jumped in. The guilt was too much. He thought it was too much, but obviously he hadn't heard the rumors because the rumors have been squashed. Squashes. Oh my god, why have I forgot a word? Anyway, the rumors were shut down. Yeah, and so it's like, I understand, but it's like, mate, wait. But then again, he's guilty. He doesn't know what to do. He still feels like he does have a duty to fulfill. But yes, Kristen, man. I wrote down an ill old man, but we've noticed that as it gone on. Suddenly, it's got progressively worse. His arms like covered in. I thought it was that what's it called? But Jorah gets the dragon. Is it dragon scale? Or, I can't remember. It's when the certain people touch you get that disease on your body, and Sam cures him. That's what I thought it was, but then it started to look more like blisters. I'm not too certain what it is. Yeah, that's something that went on. Listen, okay, now I'm at the banquet. Now, this is what all my notes is here. So, obviously, it's like everything's gonna go well. Even he says, "Is like, what else could go?" Something like that. And straight away, I was like, "Well, this is it. Something's fucking going wrong here, isn't it? It's not gonna be like everyone's in a miserable place and then nothing happens. Shit was always gonna go down." Especially when you had Daemon turn up out of nowhere. I love him so much, but Daemon turned up out of nowhere, just literally not really saying anything. They put a chair out for him, did his thing, and then, you know, we get onto that. But then Alicent's coming in, middle of the speech to wind him up as well, or just to prove a point or something. And then she got up and then greeted the people. So there's that. I wrote down gays, as in like they were talking. Were they talking during it? No, sorry, that was it. Your man who died, he basically was given those longing looks or an annoyed looks or something. Whereas like you're supposed to be keeping this very fucking chill. This is supposed to be very much not known, because this is the worst kept secret between those two dudes, right? Well, especially that dude. It's that sort of, yeah, you think you could please him? I know what really works for this dude. It's like there was nothing secretive about it, and that's what blows my mind. So yeah, yeah. So there's always something was going to happen, and once they started listing these sort of things off, yeah, Daemon having that chat with the cousin of his wife, literally, just there. I love him. I think because I have a stance when it comes to certain characters. If you are a shithead, if you are a proper bastard, if you are a Daemon or a Ramsay, then if you can back it up with not only being like a scumbag arsehole, but to not back down from it, you are a top character in my opinion. You will eventually die, and I'll love the fact you die, but at the same time I'll be heartbroken because you're a top character. But when you're the likes of Littlefinger or Joffrey, when you're just weasel and you hide behind things, you just still, and you say, those characters, they get to me. They get to me that I want, my blood boils. I don't enjoy them. And that's probably a part of it. I'm not supposed to enjoy them, but I'm like when Joffrey was doing his thing and no one was killing him for the whole 3 seasons, I was like, and then it did, it happened. It was great. Same with Littlefinger. That went on too long, for my opinion. He was getting away with too much, always. So to have a bastard like Daemon, to then just be like, well, you're just a cunt, aren't you? Shut up. And I'll also be seeing you about my inheritance because after this wedding, this and that. And it's like, and he was just dumbstruck. And it's like, he's just playing. He's playing chess as well. Everyone's playing chess. Everyone's playing the Game of Thrones. Everyone's playing chess, but they're moving in different directions. I'm talking like chess like I know it. I don't know how to fucking do chess. But they're all playing, like making their moves slowly. Some of them more obvious than the others. Some of them making it like, as in, yeah, this is a definite move, and like almost talking about it with each other. Whereas like Daemon's just like, I've gone back. I've now got the veil. It's the veil that he inherits, or at least a part. Oh, I don't know, but that's what I mean. It's like, so he moves in his own way, and his way is that he just like. I don't think he'll ever gun for his brother. I honestly don't think he would go for Rhaenyra as well. I just think he wants. I think he's kind of wants what he's open. He's also like, I'm not gonna just completely take it like from my family because he cares. From what I could see about his brother and his niece, he definitely cares about his niece. But I don't know. Maybe push comes to shove, he might do, but I don't know. But either way, great character. I wrote down everyone knows because like everyone's like sort of like he's like they know about the homosexual relationship, and then he's like, and then that's what I mean. He's like, what power play do you think this is? Like, make it known to her. So then it's like, okay, we kind of guessed it. This thing's like, and she's like, okay, not the guy who's obviously like just there. Like, was he? Well, he said that she was like, he was like okay, he definitely. He said something that was crude, but also like he's obsessed with her. He's in love with her. So why would you then go over and be like flaunt this in front of? Like, it's just so stupid and arrogant. And to be honest, he probably deserves to die. Like to be able to try and make this power play when ultimately the only thing you are is like you're. He's a knight, wasn't he? He's a knight. I think he said he was. Ultimately, you're not. You're like in the possession. You're not really big. They could just. Yeah. Gobshite. But I wrote down Red Wedding because, there was blood and a rat at the end there, but that was brutal. I didn't expect... I you know what? Because it was so... I couldn't work out who was who and what was what. It was like throwing me off completely. I didn't know if he was... Maybe that's the whole point of it, but I couldn't work out if he was literally battering... Oh, God. Oh, Christ. Oh, my God. What's his name? The King Consort. I didn't write it down. I wrote down his mum and dad down. I'll come back to it anyway. Because I thought him and force. So I was like, oh God, has he got him? All you saw was close-ups of heads and stuff like that. People going around. Didn't know if you didn't know if Rhaenyra was going to get trampled on. You didn't know if anyone was there going to like try and stab. I had a feeling that Lannister bloke, Jason Lannister, might just then sneak in and try and do something. Honest to God, it was, and that's what's great is that they built it up that anything could go. The music was getting like a bit that was going to. It was snapshot panning everything. Like the camera angles they used were just so quick and fast, and you couldn't know who was with who and what was doing what. And it was just like it was insane. It was so good. So that I actually thought that Kristen was like battering Rhaenyra's future husband. But obviously then it turned out to be Rhaenyra's future husband, whose name I will remember for next time. His lover. So yeah, so it was fucked up, and seeing like his face like caved in, I don't know how he was able to just walk off without anything being questioned or anything. I just don't get that. You've just in front of the king, the queen, all these other people, and that being part of the as I say, tribe, the family that is marrying into the king, into the kingdom. You're taking out one of their people, and you could just walk off without an explanation. And he seems to go find a tree and ready to commit suicide. It's like, yeah, I don't know how that happened, but they still got married. Those poor kids, man. Those poor kids. He's had his lover like sort of like battered. She's had her lover. Her lover's one that battered him and killed him, and now he's off probably betraying her somewhere, accidentally confessing or some shit. We'll have to see what there goes with that. But yeah, because we didn't. So I feel sorry for them getting married. It's so sad, so fucking sad. Like the problem is though, are they gonna have to consummate the marriage straight away after everything that's gone on? Like, isn't it that you're supposed to be? There's people in the room to make sure it's consummated as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, yeah, and I mentioned about the suicide. Wait, question mark. He hasn't committed suicide. Whatever happens to him, we'll have to see. He might end. I doubt he'll betray her on purpose. I'd say more that they'll try and get things out of him, and he'll be like, "No, I wouldn't do anything to hurt her," and then they'll just be like, "Oh, right, okay." So, but yeah, I'm not too certain what they will do to him, because he's done something bad, and he'll have to probably repent for it. Whether they can find like a stop that pencil. Yeah, whether they can like, I don't know. They might end up going, "Oh yeah, no, he's It turns out your man tried to like stab him, and then that's why he reacted like that." Or, the Valerians end up going, "All right, okay, cool. Like, no, we want a little bit of justice, not too much justice. So we'll have him, not tortured, but executed." All right, okay. Or if doing that, he then trades his life for because Rhaenyra can't save him. He then tries to like save his life by then telling Alicent all this sort of stuff and going on paper and all that stuff. So we'll have to see. And then obviously the king collapsing. That's just nothing new. It was somewhat steady and then quick. This. So yeah, next episode he's just gonna be I don't know. He's fucked. So depending on how long he's gonna be around, like, I know that I love Paddy Considine as an actor, and I think this Viserys is a great character as well. But if his time is that he has to go this season, and which more than likely it definitely looks like his time is to go this season, then we're looking at it'll be sad to see him go, but he would have served his purpose. The story is what is being told, like, as in like they're told, it's like the Civil War, and the Civil War is starting because of what's happened, because of his decision making and his eventual death. So, but we'll have to see how that goes. Whether they hold him out for, I'd imagine if it's episode 5, I'd imagine that if he's this bad, they'll hold him out for another couple of episodes maybe, and then the rest of the season there's maybe coronations or like all that. I don't know. I'm trying to plan something where they can do whatever the fuck they want, because it's the universe of Game of Thrones, and it could be like, there could be a time jump and all these characters are bloody replaced, which I will not be happy with, by the way. But they might do. So, but that's what my point is. No, I'm trying to predict where they might go for someone that hasn't. The pencil was going to drop again. For someone that hasn't read the books or anything like that, I'm trying to predict, and I don't really want to predict, but I am kind of, because I'm an idiot. So, and that's what I'm trying to do. But anything can happen. So I think that we'll get at least, and I don't think he will last to the end of the series. Is basically what I'm saying. I've just long-winded the shit out of that. I should have just said that. He won't make it to the end of the season. So I'd imagine we have at most 2. That's what I think. But, just enjoy Paddy Considine whilst we can, But yeah, overall, what a fucking episode. It just reminded you of Game of Thrones. It was one of those ones where it was just filled with politics and dancing and just pure tension and terror and blood and stuff. And betrayals and slimy people and dragons, and it's just It's just I think so far that episode perfectly encapsulates Game of Thrones. I don't think there was actually a proper full-on nudity sex scene, and I think that is what we're missing to be like it is like that's it. So if we had something like that, then it's like, oh, that's a perfect episode from the Game of Thrones universe to show someone like that's what it means. But yeah, otherwise it just reminds me of the series of old, and I'm here for it. I'm so happy. I'm honestly so happy. I think I'm going to leave it there, guys, because I need to recover, find my words, and see what the internet's saying about it. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So, if you like this video, guys, please like the video, comment down below. Were you tensed? What do you think of the balls on Daemon? What do you some people read the book, but let me know what you think is going to happen. But without telling me spoilers, obviously, all that sort of stuff. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel. I have a bunch of other videos around here that you might like. Have a look around my fancy them. Hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. But other than that, guys, I'll see you out there.